Hi, this is Matt from Smart Online Tutoring, and in this video I want to show you Off2Class and one of its great features if you teach English as a foreign or second language. So here I am on the dashboard, and at the top here where it says Teacher, you can either click on Lesson Library, which will display the various lesson activities on offer, or you can scroll down to where it says Games. And there are two options, either a quiz or a game show. Let's have a look at the quiz first of all. Click on this one and you can pick a question set to play. So any of the language focus from the lesson materials that they offer are here. So for example, let's say you've been practicing prepositions of place. You can click on that one and then either enroll one of your students by clicking here and choosing one of your students, or simply just, if you want to have a little look, you can just browse like this. So this game here offers you 20 questions, and there are 4 options that you must choose from, and there are also 3 nice features here which allow your student to get some help, like a 50-50 or a free pass if they're not sure of the answer. So we can read the question out loud here. The couch is the middle of the room. The student or you choose the answer here, click submit, and then it will tell you whether it's correct or not. Continue on, it will load new questions, and let's say the student's not sure, they can use their 50-50 and it will remove 2 of the wrong answers and you get to choose the next one. Let's say they choose an incorrect answer. It will show as incorrect, 0 points, and show up as red here in the bottom. It gives you a running score total out of 1,000, and I think this is a really fun and interactive way to practice the language you've studied with your student. So that's the quiz. We can click back here to go back to the games page, and if we want to choose a different game like a game show, and this generates either a random game or you can choose 4 categories that you want to practice your language with. So for example, let's say you've been practicing adverbs, articles, maybe you've been doing some idiom practice, and you want to look over, let's say, some vocabulary related to around the kitchen. So this will generate a game based on these 4 areas of language, and you can even add in a player or team name, so team 1, or if it's just an individual student, for example, you're doing a one-to-one lesson, just one name. You can even have 2 teams here playing off against each other if you like. Click go and it generates your questions. So we can see the 4 areas that we chose at the beginning there, the 4 categories, and each section here has 5 questions, gradually getting harder. So the first questions for 200 points are easier than the 1,000. So you click this one, it will give you the question, and then you can verbally ask your student, they'll give the answer, and then you can view the answer and give them a correct or incorrect based on their answer. Correct adds up the points here, and you can then either choose a different category or move on, maybe choose a slightly harder question here for 1,000 points. Either view, choose whether it's correct or incorrect, and the points will add up or stay the same based on their answer. And I think this is a great way, once again, to practice very specific language or grammar points in a fun and interactive way with your student or students if you're teaching groups. One thing to note is that these are included on your 30-day free trial, and at the end of your trial, if you choose to not pay a subscription, you will still have access to these games as well as the placement test here, but just not the lesson library materials. So this is a great free option to test out Off2Class to see whether it works for you or not. But I think the 2 games are a really fun and useful addition to the Off2Class lesson materials that you get with every subscription. So test them out and see what you think.